Hey guys, it is ToProForuGames, and today I'll be going over the two new weapons added to zombies today. Of course, these weapons were added in at the beginning of the current operation, and those weapons are the Rampage fully auto shotgun and the Switchblade SMG. So like in every video where I go over new weapons, I'll be talking about the non-PAP version and the PAP version, and then I'll tell you guys what I think of that gun and if it's worth using. So we're gonna go ahead and start things off with the Switchblade SMG. And one quick thing, since I don't have these guns unlocked, I cannot view any of the attachments in zombies, so I'm assuming they all have kind of these standard attachments like extended mags and fast mags, things like that. So for the Switchblade SMG, I actually got this gun on my first hit from the box, and I had it in these early rounds. And the Switchblade, for an SMG in the early rounds, it's a pretty decent weapon. Honestly, a lot of the guns here in BO4 Zombies non-papped aren't anything crazy. The Switchblade is kind of like a normal SMG. The clip is a little bit short, especially since this thing shoots so quickly, so extended mags is like a must-have for this gun, and again, pretty much all guns in zombies. But for the non-PAP version, I think the Switchblade is kind of like a normal SMG. It doesn't really stand out compared to the other ones, but when you pack-a-punch this thing, it's actually surprisingly good. I really wasn't expecting too much from this gun, just in general, going into this update. I was expecting the Rampage to be the more dominant of the guns, and the Switchblade, just like the MP40 from the previous weapons updates, it actually really surprised me. The Switchblade is actually a really good SMG. It's one of the better SMGs in the game. They did a great job with this weapon. The clip goes to 40, and one thing worth mentioning here is I am using a bandolier, so I don't know how much ammo you get without bandolier, so probably just use bandolier all the time because it gives you more ammo, which is always nice. But the Switchblade, it kills zombies really quickly. It is very effective against gladiators or heavy zombies, and it absolutely melted the Blightfather, which was really surprising. So the Switchblade pack-a-punched. I don't know if I can say it's the best SMG in the game. There aren't a ton of really good SMGs. When I look at the SMGs, the MX-9 is pretty good, the Spitfire is decent, the MP40 is good, and the Switchblade is definitely up there as one of the better SMGs. Again, rocking extended mags and more attachments will definitely make this thing a lot better. The last gun I'll be going over is the Rampage shotgun. This is pretty much the Spaz 12 from BO1, and the Rampage is a fully automatic shotgun. I think the only fully auto shotgun here in BO4 Zombies. I don't know if the SG-12 is fully auto pack-a-punch. I'm not sure. Anyways, the Rampage non-papped, I was rocking this thing on around 20, and it wasn't great at all. But then again, a lot of guns are pretty bad on around 20 non-papped here in BO4. The one thing I did notice, though, is the ammo count was insultingly low on this thing. I had bandolier on, and I think I had 90 shots in reserve and 8 shots in a clip. So the ammo for the non-PAP version is absolutely horrible for a fully auto shotgun. Extended mags is an absolute must on this thing. When I papped the Rampage, I was just as surprised as I was when I papped the Switchblade, but not necessarily in a good way. I was really expecting this gun to be the better of the two new weapons, and the Rampage is, it's okay. It's definitely not a bad gun, but it's not as good as I was hoping it would be. So the first thing, once again, is the ammo. For a fully auto shotgun pack-a-punch, the ammo is way too low. I had bandolier on, and I think I had like 220, 210 shots in reserve, which is not enough. You burn through that so quickly. Damage-wise, again, it's not bad. It's actually pretty decent, but to me, it doesn't really stand out that much compared to the SG-12 or the MOG. When you're killing normal zombies, if you're getting headshots, this thing will absolutely melt the zombies. Body shots, not so much. against the Gladiators. It reminds me a ton of the SG-12. I think the SG-12 still might be a little bit more efficient, and against the Blightfather, nothing all that crazy. So the new shotgun, the Rampage, is an okay shotgun, but if you're looking for a shotgun that is better than the other two or stands out more than those two, this is definitely not that gun. So out of these two new weapons, I would have to say that the Switchblade is the better of the two weapons. The Rampage, again, is not a bad gun. It's just not really that much better than the other shotguns in this game already. As for the Switchblade, it actually kind of stands out in the SMG category, and it's actually a pretty fun and unique gun to use. But let me guys know in the comments below, which gun do you think is better? Now, one more thing I want to mention, and this has nothing to do with the new weapons. This is just one thing I wanted to kind of add in here for those of you that might have not noticed. Since the new update, all of the signature weapons now give 25% more XP per kill. So if you have any of those weapons, make sure to go in and select the Mark II version of that gun, and then you'll get that XP bonus, which is going to be really nice for ranking up fast, especially during double XP weekend. Besides that, guys, the video, drop a like, subscribe for a ton of BO4 Zombies content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.